failed to attract Unirazak students. Before we start our presentation, I would like to introduce my group members, Johan, Azlan, Siti Fatima, and myself, Saranya. Now I'm going to present about the introduction. Unirazak offers BBA insurance course for students with a collaboration with CII, Chartered Insurance Institution. This course offers students with the opportunity to develop their qualification based by recognizing their insurance knowledge. Even though there are wider job opportunity for this course, students still not interested on doing this course. Next slide. Next, I'm going to talk about the scope of study. There are various sort of questions were asked in questionnaire. The objective of this research is to study and investigate the objective and awareness of students in BBA insurance course. Next, I'm going to talk about the limitation of study. First, cost of preparing the research. There are limited budget for us to conduct this research. Second is conducted within BRSP students who are doing degree at Unirazak. 4 batches of students from BRSB were participated in this research, who are first year students from first sem, second sem, and third sem, and second year students from fourth sem. Next, I pass to my friend. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Saranya. Assalamualaikum and good afternoon to our Mr. Razul. So today I would like to present about research methodology. So first one is quantitative perspective. We have choose quantitative perspective in our research method, which is supported by statistical perspective, which is more accurate and more efficient in getting results or relevant facts. So next is 60 respondents. We have choose 60 respondents from each of the semester. We have took 4 semester student, which is from BRSPE, year 1, semester 1, 2, 3, and year 2, semester 4 student to conduct this research by giving them interview-based questionnaire. So next is year 1 and year 2. Yeah, we have make the limitation from within the BRSP student, which is from semester 1, 2, 3, and 4, which is studying other than BBA insurance program, which is Bachelor of Accounting with CPA, BBA Islamic Banking Finance, BBA Islamic Financial Planning, and BBA Taxation. So next is random sampling. We have chose random sampling method in our data collection, which is we have used odd number method, which is we choose from number 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 in numbers to choose the respondent in Unirazak. So the next slide, we can see that we have excluded one insurance student who is studying BBA insurance in semester 4 because she is studying the program, so we cannot include her as data. Next, TAZOK student is not included in this research because we have limited the student from the RSB faculty which is studying the course which is from business and management who have the relation to the business world. We didn't choose the TAZOK people, TAZOK student because they are more studying on the government public policy, political economics, and etc. So the next is Unirazak KL campus is our place that we have done our research. We have done in various places in Unirazak, which is refreshment area, library, and CRM first floor to conduct this research. So next, I would like to pass to my friend Johan to explain more about the data. Thank you.
Okay, good evening. So I'd like to present about the research findings. So the first part is about the demographic analysis. So there are 3 categories: gender, age, and degree program. The first one is on gender. So we got 38% of the gender are male, and 61% respondents are female. Next, we're going for the age, 18 to 20 years old. Respondents consist of 60%, 21 to 23 years old respondents 37%, while 24 and above respondents are 3.3%, while from the degree program, the taxation degree students are 6.7%, which is the most least respondent. Next, Islamic financial planning, 15% for the second least respondent. Third, Islamic banking finance, 22%. Next, entrepreneurship, the most highest respondent, which is 33%. Next, finally, accounting, CPA Australia, which is 23%. Next, we are talking about the awareness of the BB insurance program among the Unirazak students. So we can know that 60% of them are aware and 40% are not aware of this insurance degree program. Next. So next we are talking about promotion part of the insurance degree. So we can know that about 70% of the students are not aware of this degree program through promotion. So and only almost 30% are aware of this insurance degree through promotion. So this is so vital and important tool for marketing promotion to promote this program. Next is about the consideration of the respondent on taking this degree program. So we can know that 45% are considering to take this program, while 55% are not considering. So we can know that promotion have to be increased to increase the consideration and awareness of it. Next, we can know about we are found out on the bright future of the insurance field. We can know that 75% of the respondents aware of the bright future of the insurance field, while 25% are not aware of it. We are talking about the high demand of insurance field, so we can know that almost 70% of the respondents are aware of the demand of the insurance field, while almost 30% are not aware of it. Next is about the insurance professional sufficient amount of it. So we can know that almost 35% are aware of the sufficient amount is produced insurance professional, while 65% are not aware of it. Next is about the demand of the insurance professional in Malaysia. So we can know that 80% of them strongly agree with that the insurance professionals need more in Malaysia, while only 20% feel that it's not important. Next, I would like to pass to Stephen to present about the discussion. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and a very good afternoon. Alright, so as we can see here, we have actually come out with the discussion that what we had done with the questionnaire interview that we done between Unirazak students. Right? So the first of all, we got to know that the knowledge regarding BBA insurance is very disappointing among Unirazak students. Most of them has no idea what is BBA insurance all about. They think this is a very less interested cost among Unirazak students. Alright? They also think that BBA insurance has a very lack of promotion, as they can't even see any promotion in any notice board provided in level 1 or in G level or even in second level. Alright, and also they can't even see any promotion in their Unirazak official webpage. Okay, and another thing, the perception among Unirazak students about the job prospect for graduates of BBA insurance is very wrong, because they think that those who are going to graduate from BBA insurance will not have any good bright job prospect in future. Okay. And then next, the students are not there enough to take BBA insurance as their major course, as they think that there are many more other courses like BBA taxation, BBA IBF, banking and finance, BBA Islamic financial planning, that offers a better future for the if they take it as their major degree. And also, they do agree, at the same time, they do agree that Malaysia is not providing sufficient insurance professionals. They think that Malaysia has more and more insurance brokers than the professionals ones. So next. So from what during the questioning interview itself, we actually asked them what are the suggestions that they can give to us to actually rectify all the all the problems that we have regarding BBA insurance. So first of all, they think that the more effort is needed in increasing the knowledge, okay, through either through the talk, through maybe some seminars and all, because they say that there are more talks for IBF students, for taxation students, for accounting students, but there's no talk for insurance student. Just because there's only one insurance student, that doesn't mean that Unirazak should not provide any talks regarding insurance to the students. Alright, next, the promotion is needed to be focused and increased tremendously to raise the awareness of BBA insurance. Why this is very important? Because once the students are aware about the promotion, I mean, whatever going on in insurance, BBA insurance, they will indirectly help the university to actually promote BBA insurance in outside students, to increase more students in BBA insurance. And then they need to reveal the excellence of the BBA insurance, okay, about the job prospect, about the whatever good things, good educations that they have behind of BBA insurance. Next, more insurance education should be offered by various education channels, just like during the education fair, those who are going to promote about university, they have to directly promote about the BBA insurance, so that there are more students who will be attracted to this course. And lastly, as I just now, there should be main exposure on the job prospect. Mainly, students are not aware regarding the job prospect that they will be having in future. They think that BBA insurance has no job prospect in future, and it's a very, very risky course to be taken by the student. But actually, BBA insurance has a very wide job prospect, because those times those who are in insurance company, they actually come up as insurance broker at the first place. Then only the company itself brought them up to become the professionals one. But nowadays, each field, each job that they have in Malaysia, they have their own professional, and also each of them who are working under that department, they have this professional degree that they can actually take nowadays. So it's better for them to know about the job prospect that they will be facing in future. So as the conclusion, BBA insurance can assure a good future for future graduates, and also it can Unirazak must keep going on to create more professionals than insurance broker. Before we end our presentation, we are providing one interview session with our insurance program director, which is Mr. Zawabi. So hope you all will get more information from that. Thank you.
Can you give your background?
Okay, basically I graduated from UITM,
Okay.
University Technology Mara,
Okay.
in 1990s, with advanced diploma in insurance, or they call it a DBS insurance. Basically, when I started in 1990, there are not so many actually qualified people in insurance. That's the reason why UITM, now known, previously known as ITM, having these courses for insurance. They have this advanced. So upon my graduations, then I joined one of the international loss adjusting firm, okay, called McLaren's Satsama Malaysia. When I worked there, people always relate me to as a Formula One driver, because McLaren's name was there. So basically, it's an insurance loss adjusters. It's involving handling claims for insurance company. So when there is a claim, the insurance company will notify us to investigate, how the cause of the loss, and then we determine the quantum of the loss or that. So it's quite new, that kind of career at that time. Okay, so that's how I started involved in insurance industry. Then after that, I was there quite sometimes. To the extent I became one of the directors of the loss adjusting firm. Then in 2004, I resigned, tried to start up, and then somehow or other don't make it along the way. And then I go for my masters. So in 2012 August, I joined Unirazak because they tried to get people actually to hate their BBA insurance. It's quite funny in the sense of at that time, some people you have this Chartered Insurance Institute qualification, but they don't have the masters. The masters qualification is required by MQA to be a lecturer actually. That's how I landed in Unirazak actually as a program director and lecturer for BBA insurance.
So how about the insurance program, especially insurance program new into the market especially?
You are asking about the BBA insurance in Unirazak. Basically, the program is actually a combinations of subjects that required by Malaysian government, or you call it you have a NUSI subject, which is like principal marketing, and then you have finance or that, and then same time you have mata pelajaran wajib. MPW, which is a requirement by the government, MQA, all that. And then on top of that, towards the end, the courses incorporate some of the Chartered Insurance Institute subjects, which is a professional body governs people in insurance industry. So I can say that it's actually a combination of a professional subjects and our Malaysian subject actually.
So what are the main elements we taught inside the insurance degree?
In Malaysia, people always get wrong when we're talking about insurance. When we're talking about insurance, we are talking about insurance agent always bang you and then keep calling you and then pestering you to buy those insurance policies or that. But what we have in Unirazak actually, we try to produce people who are going to be a professional in insurance industry. So you have people right up from underwriters, which underwrite the risk, and then you have reinsurers, which is when this reinsurer refers to you insure the risk again, so that the insurance capacity grow bigger, so you can actually absorb the risk. Okay, the classic example, the current people talk about, when these airlines, the cost of airlines about 100 million or that. So we don't have the capacity if we are insured alone. So we need to reinsure with someone, So it means that we're sharing all that. So this is a very technical actually. That's what we actually try to produce in Unirazak. So when coming back to your question about the subject, is quite technical in the sense of you are studying on the underwriting of property, underwriting of motor insurance, underwriting of life, and then in some cases we have this professional indemnity where you have director office liability, you have professional indemnity, like you go to see a doctor. In fact, the doctor have this professional indemnity policy, covers them in the event of negligence or wrongdoings by them, So let's say they've been sued, so there is an insurance actually to cover their legal aspect of that.
How far they can have a prospect on this?
That's a huge prospect. Like what I told you, people get wrong when it come to insurance. They thought that you are merely involved in selling insurance, but they are much more than that. You can have an underwriter where you underwrite a complicated risk like oil and gas risk. We have this what you call oil rigs, and then you have aviations like helicopters. You have fixed wing, you have rotary engines or that, and then you have like what I mentioned just now, like lawyers. They have what you call a professional indemnity policy for even the medicines or the doctors or that. They can go beyond that, and then they have underwriting, they have reinsurance, they have loss adjusting like my previous career, where you actually investigating insurance claim. So sort of you can see movies like what you call CSI. Like myself, I actually involved in that kind of in cases, investigating cases, fraud cases, arson. Arson, people burn their own building or that. there's been many areas that actually they can go within this industry. So that's it's not an issue that you cannot get a job. There always a job for you actually.
So there's a big job scope.
Yeah, and because why people always narrow down when comes to insurance, you're only talking about sales. So there are actually a lot of things. Like myself, I go to loss adjusting. My friend goes to underwriting. Then you become insurance broker, where you actually come up with the insurance program for entire organization. Let's say Unirazak. You have property, which is the building itself, and then you have liability, and then you have medical policy, and then you have PA, personal accident. There are many branches of insurance policy actually.
So what are the collaboration that this degree has?
We in
Professional
fact
body.
we have pre-collaborations with Chartered Insurance Institute of UK, CI UK. So that's why I am here, because actually we try to get a full accreditation. Means that at the end of the day, when you graduate from Unirazak, you can automatically get the recognition from Chartered Insurance Institute of UK. So you can use the designation or title Associate Chartered Insurance Institute or SCII. This is the prestigious qualification in insurance. What I can say that is quite prestigious in the sense of, if you hold this title, at the back of your name, it become automatically accepted, because you are talking the same jargons, or that we know that your level of knowledge in insurance is quite high, and this chartered status requires you to be professional, and then you must need to keep up with the developments, technicals, and what's happening in the world, all that. I would say that if you love insurance, you just go straight to insurance.
So thank you, Mr.
Alright.
Zawawi, and thanks everybody for listening this interview session.